We're going to chat the basics of Instagram Reels and how to create a reel and the different functions of a reel. So first step is jump into Instagram. Once you're in Instagram, we want to click on the little plus with a square. Next up, you want to select Reel as the option. Congratulations, you've made it into the Reels section of Instagram. Okay, so let's go over some of these functions. Up here, you can see we have the flash or no flash type thing, lighting. We have audio, so this is where you're going to choose any music that you wanted to use for your reel. This will include anything that once you've scrolled through and saved, it will be sitting in here. These are different effects, and you'll see the effects along here as well. This is green screen, which is actually this as well. That's what I was using before. I had a picture behind me. This is the add yours button. So you can do a reel and ask people to add their own pictures or version. This is the number of seconds of the reel. So you can have a reel from 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and 90 seconds. This you can slow it up or slow it down or speed it up. Then we have different grids that you can use as well, different layouts you can use. Fun to play with. Go in and have a look, go in and have a play. Then we have the timer, which is super useful. This means that you can start and stop your reel at any time. Go and have a play for sure. Then we have the dual option. So your camera can be looking at something here. Hello, and you can be talking about it here. That's super fun. You have gesture control, so you can actually start your reel by putting your hand up. Instagram Reels and your camera will see that you've got your hand up and the timer will start or the reel will start. So there's heaps of functions there for you to go in and have a look at. I definitely recommend that you have a play, but I'm going to show you really quickly how to start a reel. So this button here is how you would record if you have something to say or you want to just chat about a makeup look or something like that. You can click on that and you can say, hi guys, this is the makeup look of today, yada, 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 right? Then you can stop it. Okay, and you'll see your time has gone up just a little bit there with that little pink stripe. Now, what you can do now is go ahead and go to next. Hi guys, this is the makeup look of today. Okay, so I've gone ahead and clicked next again, and you can see that if I was happy with that, then I would go write my caption. I could tag people if I wanted to. I would select share, and then I would go ahead and release it into the world. Down here is where you would go and select anything you've either pre-recorded or maybe some pictures. Maybe you want to create a reel that's just a bunch of pictures. Completely up to you. If you've filmed something already on your camera or you have edited in a different app, here is where you are going to go to upload that directly into Instagram. So if you don't like the look of what you've just done, you can select next and you can actually edit the video. Hi guys, this is the makeup look of today. Yeah. Now there's heaps of editing functions in there, so I recommend that you go and just have a play. You cannot break Instagram Reels, so please just go ahead and have a play. There are heaps of different functions that you can use. Here are all your recommended music choices. Plus up the top here, it says saved. This is anything that I have gone through and I have saved myself. You can click on the right hand side here.
But did you realize you're currently living?
Don't wake me up. So on and so forth. So if you actually want to choose any of those, click the music button. I'm going to click the top one. And there you go.
Show me the good stuff. Give me something.
There we go, right? So this is the music for my Instagram Reels. Okay, so you can choose 90 as your seconds. That's totally fine. You can choose 15. You can have a reel that goes for just a couple of seconds. It doesn't really matter. It matters more if you want a long one and you choose a short one. I would just stick with 90 anyway. Here are some effects if I wanted to use some effects. I don't often use effects to be real. I don't really often. However, there is this one here, which is the picture in hand. Okay, and this, guys, this one's really, really cool. So if you have a picture of something and you want to show people, you go like that, right? So if I go to add media down here and I wanted to talk about this washing basket, right? So blah, 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 blah. Here's a washing basket. It was just a screenshot that I had done. And it just happens to be a washing basket. So blah, blah, blah. Here's a washing basket. This is the one I love. Highly recommend it. Blah, 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 right? So you could be chatting about your product or your service or whatever, and you could be like, oh my gosh, there's this special coming up. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. There's all these specials coming up. And that's super fun. If it's just another way of doing something, especially if you're traveling or something, you don't have a product on hand, you can actually show a photo of it to still sort of, you know, make a point. You can go to change media. I can put a different one up. Completely up to you. You can scroll across here to all of the different functions as well and have a bit of fun with it. This one here is pretty cool. It sort of blurs the background and you just have a bit of fun, right? Once I tap record, this will go.
Show me the good stuff. Give me something that I gotta have.
There we go. So just have some fun. Don't be scared. As I said, you can't break Instagram Reels. When you are happy with something and you want to go ahead,
Show me the good stuff.
say that's what I was doing. I would go to next.
Show me the good.
I went to next again. I would type any caption that I want. Show me the good stuff, which I think is the lyric. I don't know. You can put your hashtags in here if you like. It's completely up to you. You can tag whoever or whatever you like. You can go up here. So you see the picture of me. It says preview and then it says edit cover. And we're going to edit the cover. Now you can do this by dragging this along. I like that one. Or you can select from your camera roll where it says add camera roll. And I'm going to go done. I'm happy with that. As I said, you can add your hashtags or anything like that. Now, if you are ready to go, you are going to select share. If you want to save that as a draft, you can save that as draft and come back to it later. So I will show you how to jump into your drafts. I'm going to exit out. We are going to go to this option, which was the reel option in the middle, and you'll see here on the bottom left hand side is my drafts. I've got a whole bunch of drafts in there, including some ones that I just recorded, and here we are. And now I can edit whatever I want to by selecting edit up the top. I can go back and edit anything I'd like. For example, if I want it to be a little bit shorter, I can click on edit and edit on the bottom.
Show me the good.
Okay, so I can actually make this shorter or longer or whatever. I can add some more. So if I click on the bottom left-hand arrow, I can click on add clips. I can either edit, add clips, I can add text. And I can put that wherever I want. Done. Now here's the text here. If I want it to last the whole time, I can drag it across, or I can get it just to show up. Perfect. I can do text to speech. I can add a sticker, which is the same as like an emoji, whatever. I can add whatever I like. There we go, done. And I can have that show up whenever I like to. All right, if I don't like that, I can click on that, or that, or that, or that at any time and press discard. And I can select a filter too if I want to. So I'm going to click the arrow, the blue arrow, And there we go. And I can either save draft or I can share it with the world. Okay, so I hope that helps you just with the basics of Reels, the basic functions.